that you shoot with, count your
But
loot
we
with.
don't on Juneteenth. Where are you going?
Look for the fuse box. What kind of house is this? No, thank you.
The Blackening?
Ooh, welcome back to DBL. That was a peek at The Blackening with comedian Jay Pharoah. It's a new, funny, scary movie with an all-black cast. Comedian actor Jay Pharoah is now joining us live. Hi, Jay.
Hey, what up? I can't see y'all, but y'all can see. It's cool.
We are beautiful.
We are beautiful. Yeah, we're beautiful.
I mean, I would like to verify that, but it's cool. I can't do it right now. I'm sure you all are beautiful folks, so yeah, man. Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
And looks like Michael Blackson's face. It's crazy.
I love it.
Looks like him.
Oh, God.
Now, I just had, first of all, from everybody here, congrats on your new movie. It's The Blackening. It's a scary, funny movie with an all-black cast.
Yes.
Takes place on Juneteenth. Shout out to that. But everybody wants to know, now, does this guarantee that a black character will still be the first to die?
Hey, man, you just... Look, I know what you're trying to do, but you just gonna have to come and see if that's the ongoing narrative, you know? Hey, mystery is sexy, so that answer I just gave you was attractive as hell.
Intrigue, yes.
Well, Jay, in case you're wondering, I'm the white guy in the panel. So here it goes.
Good to know.
I can hear it. I can hear it.
You got it. All right. I thought you'd be able to differentiate. All right, here we go. What makes the killer in this movie different from other scary movie villains?
Well, it's this killer is trying to kill a whole mass of black people at one time. It's the early 1900s all over again. So you've never seen that. You've never seen somebody trying to take out a whole bunch of black people in a horror film. And forget the killer, man. The movie is just different. It's something that's never been done before. You know, an all-black cast, and then different representations of black folks all across the black spectrum. Like, you know, we're not a monolith. And you get a taste of every type in this movie. And can you really revoke somebody's black card? I mean, I feel like when the cops show up, we're all still gonna be scared. So no, I don't think you can. I don't think you can. So, you know, and this movie breaks down a lot of different stereotypes and things of that sort. And it's really fun. You have to watch it. You gotta watch it with your folks inside of a theater, because it's like call out and response. You're gonna be. It's so much fun. I've been to 3 screenings, and every single one that I have seen, it has been the same thing, and people just are laughing and having the best time of their life. So I'm like, I can't believe it. Yeah, got one. This is good.
Congrats.
Well, I look forward to yelling at the screen, but that's no different than any other movie I go to anyway. So your big break was Saturday Night Live, and you were very vocal about the show's lack of representation. So for the folks in the back, why was it so important to point out that only a handful of black women have been a part of the cast?
Because the black women in our community are seriously talented, and they need to be highlighted because there's so many of them. And when they do get highlighted, they get opportunities like The Blackening. When you see when you see the brilliant writing of Tracy in this film, when you see Yvonne's performance, when you see Antoinette's performance, Grace's performance, X's performance, it just solidifies the fact that they're out there. And when I say that, the talent is there, and it needs to be shown across the board because they are capable and they are ready, and they have the bandwidth to do the work.
Appreciate that. Jay, you can do more than 200 impersonations. I wanted to know, who was your very first, and how did you practice it? How did you get around it? Was it the words? Was it physical?
It was. It couldn't be too physical because it was Iago off of Aladdin. It was the parrot. It was Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was just it's so crazy that he was my first impression, but he was. Dang, like I did that when I was a kid, and I had a girlfriend at the time, and she told me that you said you're really good at impressions. You know, you're real good at that at 6 years old. So I said, all right, Sarah, maybe I'll just continue. And then now I got over 200.
Sarah, and, it happened.
Shout out to Sarah.
Sarah, for
Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Sarah.
What have other celebrities said about your impressions of them? Because they are so perfected.
Everybody, there normally isn't a problem with me emulating anyone. Nobody's come up to me and had anything negative or bad to say, but I did get a phone call from Kanye West back in 2014, and yeah. But Kanye is just Kanye, you know, so you can just expect him to be who he is, and the fact that he's the only one that had something negative to say about that, well, it speaks multitudes about my talent and his character.
That's exactly right. Kanye, is that something you do with the how do you start your Kanye physically?
How do you start a Kanye West impression? Well, you know, basically, like, you know, you got to start out with talking and addressing folks, and also like allowing people to know that you're an entrepreneur and that you don't have any evidence of a Chicago accent left inside of your accent because you've been with the Kardashians for way too long.
Dude, that was really good.
That was amazing. And can we just say, as the two Chicagoans on the panel, we concur.
He subtracted it. There's no, he subtracted his Chicago accent and he adopted a rich Canadian white one. It's different. It's not the same anymore. He's Kanye West, and he's Kanye West, the corporation, not the rapper anymore.
I wish I could do that.
Sadly, very true.
Very true.
Well, I got to get this out there because I want this brother's name. He's swirling in the heavens right now, but I feel like he's the all-time great orator of black stand-up comedy, Charlie Murphy. You toured with him early. What do you remember touring with Charlie Murphy as a teenager? Talk to us.
I remember Charlie Murphy always keeping everything away from me as far as the comics consumption go. Mm-hmm. You know, they would indulge, they would do whatever they did, but he would always make sure that I was separated from that. And he turns to me one day and he looks at me, he goes, "Yo, Jay, man, whatever you do, son, never do coke." I was like, yup, not touching that stuff, whatever. Because you look, I don't know if you want it, but you look horrific right now. So whatever you say, I'm going to listen to you. So I have never touched it.
Wow.
Never touched it.
Well,
wow.
that's
Talk to you all day, buddy.
Seriously, thank you so much for joining us, Jay. DBL Nation, The Blackening looks exciting. It's in theaters June 16th. Thank you again for everything. We needed that laugh. We'll be right back. Thanks so much.
Congrats, too, man.
Yeah, mazel tov.
All right, guys.